Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace. Hi, welcome to another video. Just got top 3 in a 4-man turn. Can we start this over?
No, do it.
Okay, I just got 3rd place in a 4-round tournament with a 50-card deck, Superheavy Traptrix PUNK Therion. I'm going to show you guys the 50-card list really quick. So, consistency, we do play 3 motorbike. This searches your Wakaushi. Shout out to Bill Wee and Yuri for giving me these. Next up, the Big Monk Benki, and then the 1 brick. So 8 for the super heavies. Next up, the Traptrix engine. So 3 Pudica. This is the one that banishes and searches the field spell, which gives you an extra normal summon. 3 Myrmelio. This is searches the trap. This is the strongest one. It also mandatory pops a spell and trap on special summon. Mantis, you just play the 1 of to search your Arachnocampa. And then this one locks you out of your extra deck summons, so you only want to use this if you like brick, basically. And then the 1 of Diana, you don't want to draw this one, but it sets traps from graveyard when you summon it. Also, what works really well with this deck is Parallel Exceed. So it's a level 8 monsters for your rank 8 plays if you summon it off of Zombie Vampire, but it's also a rank 4 engine as well for your Traptrix monsters. So continuing on with the Traptrix engine, we do play the Goki Pole again. So you dump this off of Diabolantis, the Menacing Mantis, to search your Myrmelio. So Super Heavy Samurai actually gets you into your Traptrix combo, which is kind of the reason why I made this deck. Next up, to continue with the Traptrix, this is the field spell, the 1 of that I told you guys about, which gives you an extra normal summon, and your guys can't be destroyed by battle once per turn. This actually won me my round 4 against Jake.
That's not what won you the game.
We'll get to that card too, but he tried to attack over my Sarah with SP, and it didn't die. If it had died, I would have special summoned it back or whatever, and he would have Phantasmade. So Traptrix Holotea, this is the Shade Brigandine. You can activate it the turn it was set. Floodgate Trap Hole to Permanent Book of Moon came up. Gravedigger's Trap Hole, burn for 2,000, negate a hand or grave effect. This is Solemn Strike, and then this pops any card with 2,000 or more attack. This is how I was able to out a Chaos Angel. I goofed, but you guys will see the match. Next up, Punk package. So, very small package. The Xiamen, the Deer Note, the Brick, shout out to Brian, the Foxy Tune, and then I do play the Ogre Dance. If you do have your Pendulum Summon, it really helps to have this, because then you don't need to waste a card out of your hand with Foxy Tune. Next up, finally for the Punk package, I put the Gamma and the Driver in here because of the E-Tellies, because sometimes you use that to make Baron if you already have access to the Xiamen package. But this is the only hand trap in the entire deck, in the main deck that is. But basically, there's a few search cards, and Droll is running rampant. If you do draw it, then you draw it, and then it's awesome.
And you win.
Yeah, and you basically win, because you get to Omega Rip their hand too. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just one of the best hand traps at 1. Next up, the Therion package. This is the final package in the main deck. So 1 Regulus, 2 Lilyboria. It's a plant, so you do want to see your plants, because your Traptrix engine is plants. So drawing this is not so bad. Drawing this without the Super Heavy engine kind of stinks. You have to draw either Therions or Super Heavy, but this works most of the time. Empress, just the 1 of random target to bring back another body so you can have a rank 4 play, and then Lone Fire Blossom. This is kind of a bridge between both of the engines, because this can summon out a Traptrix monster. I've summoned out Pudica to banish my opponent's special summon monster once, but it also summons your Lilyboria. And then finally, Cattycorn. Shout out to Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge. So if this is special summoned by Pendulum Summon, by Aroma Seraphim Jasmine, by Lone Fire Blossom, and you do not control a field spell, add any field spell in the game to your hand. Yo, shout out to Charles for giving me this secret rare Disc Coliseum. I was playing Ultras before like a poor person, but now I got Disc Coliseum in secret rare. It was great all day. Protects you from battle. So insane. This is so much follow-up. It's just crazy. 1 Endless Engine. I definitely want to play more of this in the future. But it's basically Foolish Burial, and then the turn that you don't activate that effect, you can add 1 back to your hand, which is insane. It's like an endless engine. This is the draw 2. It's the Orchestrated Return of the deck. Or the trade-in, I guess, and then the Therion Cross, the searchable trap card, which sometimes you do search off of Lilyboria so that you can activate your trap hole card, your Traptrix Holotea, because you do need to discard a normal trap to activate this the turn it was set. So not as good as Shade Brigandine, but still insane because you have many ways to get trap cards. Next up with the extra deck. So we do have one Diabolantis, the Menacing Mantis, one Cyframe Lord Omega, and then one Baron de Fleur. You make this with your level 2 tuners. You play the Gamma, but you also play the Super Heavy Samurai motorcycle that you can special summon out with a Pendulum Summon if you draw multiple. The Omega is just useful because this gives you infinite level 8 Synchro fodder because you can just overlay with this, get it off the field, put it in grave, put it back into your extra deck. So you never run out of level 8 synchros to make, and then the Diabolantis, the Menacing Mantis, can dump any plant or insect in the game. This is made for Traptrix. So that's it for the synchros. Next up is the XYZs. So you're summoning Utopic Draco and Utopic Draco Future almost every time. Sometimes with the rank 4 engine, but most of the time with the rank 8 engine. Rafflesia is just a really good boss monster to have on your board. You can send Gravedigger's Trap Hole and just negate any hand trap. It protects your plays if you do have 2 level 4 bodies as extra. Spriggan's Merrymaker, this is the only rank 4 that you can use to go into your gigantic champion Sargus. And then Pinkulia is amazing. So she detaches 1 to search, and then if your opponent's monster goes to graveyard by card effect, or battle, I think just card effect, like you get to attach the monster from the graveyard to this card. So it's graveyard disruption, and it makes awkward hands full combo. Next up, the rank 8s, the gigantic champion Sargus. You don't need to use Merrymaker. Sometimes you don't use Merrymaker. You just do 2 level 8s to summon this, and then it searches any Therion card. Also, it has a secret bonus effect that never comes up, but like it's really easy to use this to make a 4 material Zeus. Next up, Giant Trainer. This didn't come up today, but in a game state where you do have the extra level 8 bodies, you can draw 3 cards, which is nice. This was summoned a lot more when I was playing hand traps, but now that I'm not playing hand traps, it's not really anything I want to draw, so I might replace this. So think about what you want to play instead of this. Maybe the thing that negates monster effects. The
Zombie Sign?
No, because Zombie Sign takes darks. I'm thinking of the Galaxy Photon Lord that's getting reprinted soon. Zombie Vampire. This is awesome. I summoned this against a dragon deck, and I was like, I'm not activating this, so I just overlaid it with the Sargus to make the Utopic Draco Future, which is really strong, but it got banished with Chaos Angel anyway. All right, and then finally the one Ultizu. So yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
Next up, the one Sarah. It's really surprising to see an extra deck with just one of these. The Aromaseraphy Jasmine. Part of the combo, you climb up into Apollosa. Apollosa with Therion Disc Coliseum is insane because they can't out it by battle.
Why don't you play SP?
I think I'm gonna take out the Giant Trainer for SP because I'm not playing hand traps. But
SP is too good not to
SP is insane, dude. Like, I 100% agree. So SP is coming in for the next iteration of this deck. Next up. So, side deck, finally, Lancia was crazy.
Lancia!
Yeah, Lancia. Shout out to Tony. But
I've never felt like Tony before until today.
You are Tony today, Jacob. Shout out to the Caravan, Mother of Dragons, representative of Team Bad Cards, Jake. But Artifact Lancia was crazy. It was able to stifle a Dragon Link's player's plays. But the main reason I play this is because I play Delta. So the reason is I'm also citing in spells like Forbidden Droplet, going second. So going second, I want to be able to stop my opponent's power spells and then droplet the rest of their field. But I don't want these pieces to be banished because the Super Heavy Samurai cards do not work if you have any spells or traps in your graveyard. So because of that, I need a replacement engine to give me a free level 8 synchro. That's where the Lancia comes in. I was not citing it to Lancia my opponent. I was citing it to keep my Delta on the field. It didn't work once, but it worked out. So it's mainly to keep the Gamma and the Delta on the field so I can start my turn off with the level 8 synchro. Very powerful push because they don't get banished because Lancia says no. One talent's just a random one of, I don't play Thrust in here, one Harpy's Feather Duster, and forget the back row. And then I know we're playing 50, but I've still played the one. There can only be one. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe for more.
This is the worst thing that happened to me all week.
What?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.